Upper 80s. For more on that, let's turn over to Sean Quinn. Hi, Sean.
Hi there. Yeah, the warm weather was kind of uniform, especially areas north of Santa Barbara. Interestingly enough, Oxnard, Ventura had a hard time getting up into those 80s. So I'm actually seeing a little bit of a sea breeze here and there. But boy, look at everybody else. You can see even Pismo Beach at 86 degrees. You're very hard pressed to see that happen during the summertime. It's all because of an offshore flow taking away the ocean influence. And again, just very warm now. We're going to expect to see some cooling. We'll go ahead with warm again tomorrow. In fact, it might even be as warm as we saw today, or perhaps a tad bit warmer in some areas. But by St. Patty's Day, we'll go ahead with a little bit of cooler weather. Spring is definitely near as we see a large area of low pressure. Unfortunately, not expecting any rain to set up by next week, but it should bring in a stronger onshore flow, and as it does, we should expect to see much more normal weather and maybe even below normal temperatures and a lot more ocean influence and some cloud cover as we head into that forecast period. You can see right now, a lot of areas are very warm across the board. Everyone doing really well. Lompoc, the only area I could find that is actually dipping into the 60s, and even that's not that bad, just a couple degrees below where is what you would call room temperature. And it's all because we're just not getting a whole lot of ocean influence. You can see a little bit of cloud cover out there. That's your marine layer working its way into, it looks like maybe San Mateo County, San Francisco. Nothing south of that through Monterey, and it looks like everybody's clear all the way across the central coast. And as we head into the SoCal Bight, there's just really no ocean influence, but that will slowly change as we blow up the map here and look at a wide shot. Spring-like, just in time for spring, and that's all because this area of high pressure will kind of move out of the way. Big area of low pressure just in the Gulf of Alaska will set up shop. It looks like most of the energy will stay well to our north and kind of off the screen, but overall effect is we'll start to cool things down and see a little bit more of that ocean influence and cloud cover once we get into that forecast period of about maybe 4 days from right about now. Overnight lows will be in the 50s. Of course, some areas in the 40s. Depending on that offshore breeze, if we can keep it going, well, some areas may have a hard time getting out of those mid-50s. It looks like virtually no fog chances. So again, a nice forecast, and by tomorrow, look at that, back into the 80s. Pismo Beach, Morro Bay, those areas will expect to cool things off just a little bit, and that's all because the sea breeze should kick in just a little bit earlier. But areas south of Santa Barbara, that might be where you get the warm weather right on the beach tomorrow. We've had a lot of beach days in Ventura this year, and it looks like tomorrow might be another one. On the ocean, we do have a building northwest swell, and that means that there is a high surf advisory through Tuesday for areas north of Point Conception. All areas will likely see a little bit of a bump up in that surf. And there's your forecast. You know what? I realized I didn't put any shamrocks on Monday. Dear me. Well, my late great-grandmother, my grandmother Marie, who's rest in peace in heaven, she would probably beat me up for that one. Full Irish. There you go. Look at the nice forecast. We'll cool things off by Monday. Tuesday, even more so, and you'll notice everyone going back into the low 70s and high 60s, especially along the beaches. Again, looking very, very much like a spring-like forecast once we get to about Tuesday and Wednesday. And just in time for spring, if I do the math, it's somewhere around Wednesday and Thursday as we get toward the 20th of March. So there we go. We'll start getting back to normal. It looks like winter's going to go out just like it came in. Weak.
Yeah, not much there.
Pathetic.
Okay, one thing, you know, St. Patrick's Day on Monday, you can't even wear green on the green screen.
No,
see right through.
I don't do the whole green thing.
No?
I do like the corned beef, though, which is not really Irish. From what
You're going to get pinched. You gotta wear green.
Yeah, but I punch back. So.
Oh. All right, I won't do that right now. Thanks for that, Sean. Well, it was all about STEM at the Santa Barbara City College Science Discovery.